My name is Modoni Buru. I am a lawyer, soon to become advocate. I've seen so many advocates in the house. Yes, I just went back to school briefly and did my bar exams. I just finished the other day, and I'm so happy about that. Yeah, otherwise, apart from that, we've been asked to talk very quickly. I'm happy to be in the presence of so many amazing young people, and also for our seniors who are here. It's really humbling. I don't really see what is very important that I have really done, that I would be the one on this side. But I've had, it is a genuine concern that people have always had, feeling like you're, we even came with a masquerade. You're masquerading in spaces. And especially when those platforms are so big that you tend to think you are so small or so inferior that you should not belong in that space. I am happy to be even before Lon Felix, who served as the president for Kenyatta University, where soon after he had left, I joined and I vied for Secretary General position, which I was elected, and I was happy to win that beat. And it has been an amazing journey from Iyo Maneno Yote until now. We did the Azimio campaigns, which I was happy to sako kwa bako, work with Honorable Martha Karua and Raila Amolo Odinga, even though you guys, you did what you did. Yeah, probably by now I would have been, security would be outside there, yeah? Kwa sababu CAS ako hapa ama PS. But we thank God with all that happened. It was really, really an amazing journey. Choppers here, left, right, and center. Now we've gone back to Futsubishi and running around and being a common mwananchi. See, we did all that, but we are happy with the Kajani. Maybe that could be a brief introduction of my political journey, and I'm really happy to be here. Thank you very much.
Let's appreciate my colleague better. Thank you so much. My name is Jacqueline Waithaka. I joined AYLF in 2014, like mentioned. I was a student leader at Multimedia University of Kenya. And soon after graduating from the Multimedia University, I joined the political race in 2017. I ran for the position of Member of County Assembly in Madeira constituency. That is where, who knows who comes from there? That's where our deputy president comes from. So, and my journey then was, I was really green out of campus. And what motivated me to want to run back then is because I believed in myself. I had come for the AYLF SLDP, and there we learned to believe in ourselves. We learned to have a vision. I was really ambitious, and coming from campus, I didn't really have the resources, I would say, because all I did was step out of the classroom into the field. In fact, during my announcements, I did it on my graduation day. That's when I told my people that, you know what, you've educated me. I'm very grateful, and I will come now to ask for your votes and work for you. And I was selling the vision of we want educated leaders. Mmenipeleka shule, mmenisomesha, sasa ni wakati mnipatie kazi. And because my name is Nyawera, I used to tell them, Nyawera no wera. In interpretation, it means that Nyawera is a hard worker, and really I will be a hard worker once you give me your vote. Unfortunately, kura zangu haikutosha, but there was a good that came from it. So immediately after the campaigns, a lot happened, but I had gotten networks from the campaign because I was in the same campaign trail with some of the governors, some of the MPs who won, the political class. And I had sold an idea of a learned leader somebody who had gone to campus and done a degree in finance. And so even in my name was Nyawera wa Finance. So once they went to parliament, to their various legislatures and their areas of leadership, they remember that, you know what, there was a lady who was educated, maybe we could try her out. And that's how I got an opportunity to serve and also practice in my career. I don't know whether in finance we call it practice, but yes, so I got to an opportunity to serve members of county assemblies in the County Assemblies Forum, which is a coordinating body of the 47 county assemblies. The primary mandate of CAF is to promote networking and synergy among the 47 county assemblies, promote intergovernmental relations, and also enhance good legislative practice. So I've gotten an opportunity to work with the leaders and also see leadership from a different perspective. And I will always thank God, because now, if given an opportunity to run again for a political seat, I would do it differently in this way that now I would be seeking to have an impact, you know, to just leave a legacy so that I'm impacting lives, and so that even because politics is you know, 5 years you're there, 5 years somebody else is there. So you must really utilize that opportunity of leadership you're given to have an impact on a child or on a family, on a people. So for me, I have learned to see it differently. And if I was to maybe give an advice to a young person who would want to venture, is number one, you must be authentic, because I've seen that people want to see authenticity. Your true self will sell rather than, you know, wanting to be somebody you're not. You must also really believe in yourself and be passionate about that thing that you want to achieve. It must come from really deep within yourself. And number three, you also must educate yourself. If you want to be a politician, you must also be savvy of really what is going on in the political space. You must be able to engage in a conversation that, you know, if you are on a table of politicians, that you would engage at the same level. So you must really keep educating yourself on such matters. I've been given 5 minutes, so I don't know if... So in a nutshell, that has been me in my political career. Doesn't mean that it is a full stop for me. I'm growing. I've learned that, I see your hand, I'll do it short. It is a learning curve. I still think I'm in the cooking pot. It is almost ready, but not yet. So I will, when a person speaks and I'm able to relate with that person, I will want to have more conversations with that person, to be mentored. It's a lot of mentorship. So I'd say maybe 10 years from now, God willing, I will be back, of course, more polished, more educated, more ready to deal with the world, and of course having stabilized myself in probably a family, because I've realized also, you know, trying to build a family and you're also in the political, you know, running these campaigns, you must also strike that balance. So especially for women, it's really, you must plan for it. You must have like a work plan on how you're going to get it achieved, and of course, win it. So in my closing remarks, I'd want to leave a quote that has got me going over the years, is that a leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. So you must speak, you must speak you must walk your talk. So thank you for this.
Yeah, so Musa gave me 2 more minutes, just a question, yeah? So every time I meet maybe a young person who's tried politics, they say, I'll come back, I'll be back. You've said 10 years, right? So why 10 years? And probably now, for you, what would you do differently? Maybe the next campaigns.
For me, 10 years, because like I mentioned, this life has many phases. I'm in the phase where I need to also start thinking of a family. I'm still a single woman in the... So I need to have my own family so that it is all balanced, so that I'm not focusing on one area and leaving the other. So in the 10 years, I will have maybe my 3 children, stable, in, you know, at least they are in an age where I'm able to leave them and, you know, go for the long campaigns. And they are also continuing with their education. Yeah, and happily married.
Well done. What were the questions again? Okay, so there's just a lot to say, and to narrow it down to 2 seconds, 2 minutes or less becomes very difficult. But maybe just to say my journey with AOLF, it has been a really, really beautiful journey, which started in 2017. Then when we got elected, when we went to Lukenya, we've gone for prayer breakfasts in East Africa. It has really been a good journey, because it really gets to open up your eyes and to build your friendship and, you know, just to get to work together and have a family that you feel you can really rely on and get the support. It is very important. And maybe just for the other thing, future projection and maybe some of the challenges that we faced. Indeed, it is a very, very tough space to pierce the ceiling. But I believe once you have just started, eventually you get a safe landing. It is not easy, as I've heard even in other spaces, because apart from just being a politician, there's also the, you know, career space that we are also trying and working hard to also pierce the ceiling. So it is something that it's a journey, and we get better every day. We improve every day. Our confidence gets built every day with every encounter that we have. One of my favorite Bible verses from the book of Genesis is God, who am I? And it was Daniel, I think, who was asking. I hope I'm not wrong. I don't want to become like our number one who keeps on giving us verses from here, left, right, and center. Lord, who am I, and what is my family that you have brought me this far? And I hope that one day we will be able to say that, yeah, with great conviction, when we are able to live through our dreams and we have been able to succeed at what we do. So very briefly, that's how I'd like to sum up. Thank you very much, and we really appreciate for giving us this noble opportunity. God bless you.